Radical chaotic truth, beats fireworks, inflames the air. Flash it burn like acid rain. Truth won't bend, it won't break. Voices rise, it can't be changed. Like sunlight, it's a flame. Solid souls get ignored. Chaotic shot, chaotic truth. Storm in the calm, the wall will move. Chaotic shot, chaotic truth. Revolution becomes the groove. In the shadows he stands tall, echoes loud through every hall. Darkness falls, but his light calls. Can't shut down, can't fall. Chaotic shot, chaotic truth. Storm in the calm, the world will move. Chaotic shot, chaotic truth. Revolution becomes a groove. In the shadows he stands tall, echoes loud through every hall. Darkness falls, but his light calls. Can't shut down, can't fall. Chaotic shot, chaotic truth. Storm in the calm, the world will move. Chaotic shot, chaotic truth. Revolution becomes a groove. In the heart of the unrest, truth will rise, it won't detest. Voices blend in rhythmic quest. Lies will fade, truth will manifest.
This is what I said to him.
CT.
and listen.
Must be the Monday. Must be the Monday. It's got to be, cause I got first one to be my friend. Must be the Monday. People I never knew, people I never thought I'd connect with. Oh no, I don't know what it is. Talk to me, check it out. Must be the Monday. Must be the Monday. That's got them on my side. Must be the Monday. Must be the Monday. I'm never going wrong. Must be the Monday. Must be the Monday that keeps me looking fly. Must be the Monday. Must be the Monday that's got me cruising in style. Must be the Monday. Must be the Monday that's got me rolling so smooth. Must be the Monday. Must be, cause I got folks wanting to be my friend. Must be the Monday. People I never knew, people I never thought I'd connect with. Oh no, I don't know what it is. Talk to me, check it out. Must be the Monday, I've got so much blame. Must be the Monday, must be the Monday. 26 with all this wealth. Must be the Monday, must be the Monday that funds my lifestyle. Must be the Monday, must be the Monday. The party's at my place.
Give me a beer out the refrigerator. Give me a beer out the refrigerator. Give me a beer out the refrigerator right now. Hey, give me a beer out the refrigerator. Come on, man. Give me a beer out the refrigerator.
I'm not trying to make light of this situation YouTube. I'm not trying to make light of this situation, but I do want to talk about this situation with Tether. A Tether, he's an Ethiopian. He K-worded 3 people. Did anybody hear about this? He K-worded 3 people over a parking dispute. So I don't want to make light of this by showing this video, but this video is a ticklish. This video is a ticklish tether. So it has nothing to do with the main topic, but it's just a video that it came across my mind about a ticklish tether. Give me 1 second, guys. Here we go. Ticklish tether.
Introducing the one, the only, the Laugh Out Laugh Plush Pal Ticklish Tether.
I love bush beat.
Pull the tether and hear silly sayings, goofy giggles, and laugh attacks that keep the whole room cracking up.
I work hard, unlike the lazy akatas.
Ticklish Tether. Pull the strings, start the giggles. Ticklish Tether is fun for all ages.
I want some egusi soup, nigga.
Pull the tether string and enjoy hours of laugh attacks that will keep you in stitches.
You FBA are jealous of my success, nigga.
Ticklish Tether. Fake degrees and musty t-shirts sold separately.
Ticklish tether. Oh my God. Get the likes up, guys. Share the video, man. Positivity is coming your way. The link is dropped too. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Turn it is better. Here's what the T says. He kind of looks like the T. He's just did it. Ticklish tether. Get the likes up, guys. Share the video, man. I am back. A situation happened earlier today where I had to end the live stream early, but I'm back. I told you guys I was coming back, and I am coming back, and I'm back. 3 dead in St. Paul shooting. The person of interest is in custody. Get the likes up, guys. Share the video. I don't know if anybody has heard about this case, but a tether from Ethiopia, parking dispute. And I'm gonna read the article, and I'm also gonna play some of the video. But back on this beautiful Wednesday, salute to you here for the T. Guys, please go over and subscribe to Child Listen. That's here for the T's YouTube channel. Child, CHILE, child. For people who don't know, that is a down south idiom. Child. They don't say child, they say child. Child Listen. Guys, get the likes up, man. Share the video, man. 7 still says, get the likes up. Salute to you. Guys, positivity is definitely coming your way. Somebody is asking in the chat, why is CT glistening? I have great African skin. Get the likes up, guys. I have great melanated copper skin. Get the likes up, man. Share the video. Positivity is definitely coming your way. Duale says, CT, welcome back. Thank you so much, buddy. Positivity is coming your way, guys. Get the likes up, guys. Share the video, man. You guys are an incredible audience, man. Salute to you all, man. Marvelous Revolution says, oh, you back? Yes, I am back. I told you I was coming back, man. Told you I'm coming back, man. Let me play the. Okay, which one should I play first? Here, let me play.
Breaking news in St. Paul.
Which one should I play first? Man, maybe is this Fox 9? Yeah, I'll do this one. Here, this ticklish. Here, this tether. Here we go.
An arrest has been made after 3 people were found shot to death in an apartment leasing office on St. Paul Avenue.
That from St. Paul Police a few moments ago. This is in the Highland Park neighborhood, south of Highland Park High School. And tonight, crime scene tape is still up around the complex on St. Paul Avenue.
And that is where Pilar Pedraza is live. Pilar, arrest made.
Yes, and a sigh of relief in this neighborhood because of that arrest. One sign that changes were coming just a few minutes before we got news of the arrest. We started seeing officers allow people to go back into their apartments in this building here behind me. It's still got the crime scene tape up. It is still closed off to the public. but folks have been able to enter their apartments with officer escort. They not in and out, but just in, and then they're done for the night. So a little bit of relaxing of the rules now that they know that they have somebody in custody. And again, this is the second crime scene of this incident. The first one where they found the victims is up the block here. It's a good block away, probably half a mile or so up the road by that leasing office. As you spoke, 3 people found dead. And they've spent much of the afternoon, at least the last 5 hours, searching for that suspect. At one point, they thought they had him in a nursing home. At another point, they were looking up and down the road with drones. It's been a very busy afternoon throughout the area, and a lot of folks here very nervous and upset. Folks who live right next to this building, where at one point they thought they had the suspect cornered, were extremely nervous as they watched the SWAT team come in and fill the roads behind the buildings, surround the building, start calling for a suspect to come out, and then shooting guns, or we're not sure, rubber bullets or tear gas canisters into the windows of a second floor apartment while calling on the person inside to come out. Turned out the suspect was never inside, and the police chief at one point making a plea, please turn yourself in. This is not what we do in our neighborhood. Neighbors saying that this was a very scary time for them as they didn't know what was going to happen.
It's scary. It's just wow.
She got a bonnet on her head for people who can't see it. It's not her hair, so it's a bonnet. It's a bonnet. It's a bonnet. I just want to point that out. Here we go.
And you just never know what people are dealing with these days. So, but I'm just glad that my family and everybody else is safe. You know, I've really hurt for the families that have lost family members today. But yeah, it's a scary thing. It's scary.
And that fear turned to tears for many as they found out who had passed away, that it was 3 people in the leasing office. Many people around here saying they know who it was that died and unable to comprehend what had just happened in their lives, someone they knew very well. So we'll continue to follow the story. And now that we do have an arrest, still a changing situation out here, though probably a lot closer now to.
Hang tight. I think I can find a better article. Give me a second. Let's see. Oh, here it is.
30-year-old man is facing murder charges after he allegedly shot and killed 3 employees at the apartment complex where he lived.
This all happened inside the.
So he lived. So this Tether. CKJ says, CT, do women wear bonnets? Do women who wear bonnets have firebox? I wouldn't know. I never slept with a chick who wore bonnets. Not trying to be well, no, I don't know if a couple of them did actually. I've never seen a bonnet on them, but I would assume. I don't know. So this guy lived in the apartment complex. Here we go.
Leasing office of the Davern Park Apartments in St. Paul late yesterday afternoon. Fox 9's Karen Scullin joining us now with what we've learned today as the charges were filed. Karen?
Really just a horrific incident unfolded here at the leasing office, and charging documents show it was all caught on surveillance camera.
Jesus
Two
Christ.
employees shot 6 times each. A third employee killed off camera, but screams and 4 shots could be heard. Flowers in memory of 3 people killed inside the leasing office of Davern Park Apartments, all of them employees of Mid-Continent Management Corporation. Nancy Zambrano of Invergrove Heights, Adam Wilwardy of Oakdale, and Dina Silcox of St. Paul. Last night, as word spread about what happened, the grief was palpable, the pain felt by many. These men have been living at Davern Park for a combined.
That's a man sitting down? Oh, okay.
32 years, and knew Dina Silcox well.
I was sad, real sad. I lost a good friend.
Last night, the men.
He wasn't your friend, bro.
And recall a lot of chaos just before 5 p.m.
I was in my back. I live in the back here. I was laying on my couch and I heard 8 gunshots. And like he was just telling, Whitey right here was saying that I went up to knock on his door and I asked him, did he hear anything?
And it was just like half the police department went out and right out here in front. And it really got crazy at night. I mean, they were all over, and then the helicopters were flying above us. So, and then they have the yellow tape, of course.
Charging documents say 30-year-old Tsegaab Binessu told investigators he had planned to join the military.
Oh, that's him. That's him. That's him. He looks, but see, you know, supposedly he's Ethiopian. He doesn't look Ethiopian. He looks South African. You know, he looks South African, right? John, doesn't he look South African? He looks like he's from the same tribe as Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela. I believe that they are Zulus. Isn't Nelson Mandela a Zulu? Let me see. Hang tight. Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela. I think he's a Zulu. Let me see. Oh no, he's a Xhosa. He's a Xhosa. He's a Xhosa. Give me 1 second. He's a Xhosa. So he looks Xhosa. I hope security boss calls in because this guy looks like a Xhosa. He doesn't look Ethiopian. I've been around a lot of Ethiopians. He doesn't look Ethiopian. You know? But this is the guy right here. This is the guy. Here we go.
And sold his car.
So, and then they have the yellow tape, of course.
Charging documents say 30-year-old Tsegaab Binessu told investigators he had planned.
Tsegaab what?
Of course.
Charging documents say 30-year-old Tsegaab Binessu told investigators he had planned to join the military and sold his car. He called the leasing office to cancel his parking contract, but was told he couldn't do that. Tsegaab Binessu told investigators he had planned to join the military and sold his car.
He planned to join the military, the U.S. military. So he sold his car. I don't know what's selling his car. You know, I mean, did he need bus tickets to the recruitment agency? I don't know, but okay, here we go.
He called the leasing office to cancel his parking contract, but was told he couldn't.
He called to cancel his parking contract and was told what?
That. But
they said he couldn't do that.
Binessu admits then going to the office, but did not say what happened there. However, court documents show that a surveillance camera inside the office caught everything as it unfolded. Binessu was arrested hours later, about 100 miles away in Virginia.
They said it was 200 miles away.
Minnesota, in one of the victim's cars. Binessu had on him his passport, social security card, his permit to carry, and an empty magazine.
All I know is that
his permit to carry cars. Binessu had on him his passport, social security card, his permit to carry, and an empty magazine.
All I know is that whoever let him in.
And an empty magazine.
All I know is that whoever let him in. I wish to God they never let him in, but you know, they let him in and he did what he had to do and he took off.
Now, in those court documents, Binessu also complained to investigators that he had been trying to get his family over here from Ethiopia for 7 years and could not. Ultimately, that led to divorce and separation from his family. He said he felt targeted because he was black and immigrant. Now, the management
who was targeting because he was black and immigrant. I want to talk to this
company that takes care of this property here did release a statement today that said, in part, our hearts are broken for the family and friends of these team members, and our prayers are with them. Charging documents.
I don't get it. If he wanted to be with his family, why not just go live in Ethiopia with his family? I'm pretty sure they lived in Addis Ababa. Right, Moxie? And who was discriminating against him because he was black? I mean, my God, dude, you live in what city is this? Hold on for a second. What city is this? Wait a minute, St. Paul, Minnesota. Who's discriminating against you in St. Paul, Minnesota? Where is St. Paul, Minnesota? What's the demographics of St. Paul, Minnesota? Okay. It's 16% black, 19% Asian. I didn't know there was that many Asians there. 50% white. Okay. Kung Fu CJ says, CT, you can't have a vehicle at boot camp. The urban landlord, you rather be okay. Guys, get the likes up. I want to get some more. I want to see some more about this case. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me look. Let me look at So his name is a man charged in St. Paul leasing office. Triple K wording makes first court appearance. Oh, okay. I wish I could find the court appearance. A man charged with K wording 3 people in a St. Paul leasing office on Monday made his first public appearance in court today. Let me see. Now, guys, I'm not trying to be funny here. I'm going to read the name so YouTube doesn't think that I'm, making fun of this guy. But his name is Tsegaab Ademassu Binessu. I don't know what the fuck that is, man. But anyway, let me see, guys. He's 30 years old. He was charged Tuesday in Ramsey County District Court with 3 counts of second-degree murder. His bail is set at $10 million. Woo! $10 million. Holy smokes. Charges filed against him say he opened fire on the apartment management employees after they told him he couldn't cancel his garage parking contract. He's accused of K-wording Nancy Fuentes Zambrano, she's 25, Dina Silcox, she's 56, and Adam Wilwerding, he's 43. They were fatally shot inside an apartment complex leasing office on St. Paul Avenue. Roxanne and Robert Hayback, 70, have lived in the apartment complex for 36 years. Roxanne said they had always signed their lease with Silcox and said she can't believe it. The Haybacks just re-signed their lease, but Silcox wasn't there to accept it. So let me go down real quick. I want to see. I don't feel like reading all of this, man, to be honest with you. I want to get some more info about this guy. The average IQ, by the way, in Ethiopia, it's between 64 and 77. 64 and 77. That's the average IQ in Ethiopia. 64 to 77. I got to be very careful because YouTube is really on my ass. So I can't say what I really want to say. But from my own personal experience with a lot of Ethiopians that I knew, my own anecdotal experiences, YouTube. A lot of the Ethiopians I met and knew, they were pretty dumb. And not just dumb, but they also lacked abstract thinking. They weren't able to abstractly think. Guys, get them likes up. Get them likes up, guys. Share the video. Get the likes up, guys. You know, the idea of a contract, right? The idea of a contract, is you if you don't come from a culture that cannot conceptualize ideas and patterns that are not physically there, which is abstract, then you're not going to be able to understand contracts, And so you're dealing with a guy, let me put him back on the screen. You're dealing with a guy that, and these are some dangerous people, man. You got to be very, very careful when it comes to a lot of certain tethers. You have to be very, very careful, man. They don't allow. Okay. I got to be very careful because YouTube is on my ass. I can't really be myself, YouTube. Thanks. you know, the idea of future thought, the idea that if I do A, if I do B, then C will happen. They don't really, a lot of cultures don't really have, and this is the beauty of the Western hemisphere, Western society. You know, Urban Landlord says, CT, at least their women are pretty. Give me a Habesha woman all day. Yeah, I gotta admit, a lot of the Ethiopian women I've met and Eritrean women are drop dead gorgeous. When I knew them, drop dead gorgeous. But the guys that I met, man, they were some dummies, man. I'm talking about John. They were dumb. The women were okay. I will admit, the women that I knew who were Ethiopian and or Eritrean, they're the same race of people. They were pretty good. They were pretty smart in terms of just book smart. They maybe not abstract intelligence, but they were for damn sure. They were for damn sure book smart, but for not abstract thinking. No, it wasn't there, guys. Get the likes up. Get the likes up, man. Share the video. Sam says, CT, don't lie. Ethiopian IQ is 95. It's like, no, Sam, it's not. It's not, man. It's not. It's not. Their IQs are not that high. So you're in there trying to explain a contract with an individual who, one, is from a, let's be honest about it, he's from a third world country, shithole. Not only is he from a third world country, he's from a country with a low trust society. Low trust. The best way I could put abstract thinking is this, right? I'm walking down the street. I throw my can of beer. I'm gonna just keep it in America. I throw my can of beer in somebody's yard. Well, CT, what's abstract about that? Or the lack thereof? Well, an individual like that believes that when you throw it down, it'll just disappear. They don't understand what will happen if they don't understand the ecological effects. They don't understand the blight effect. They don't understand that the broken windows effect. You know, other people will start doing it. Then it turns into a hellhole over time because they don't think about that. They don't think about what will happen 5 days from now if not just one person threw a can of beer in the yard. What if 50 people did it? What if 50 people threw that can of beer in this yard? They don't think about that. And a lot of these third world people, man, man, they're uncivilized. Man, all you gotta do is just look at their countries. That's the best way to do it. Look at their countries. So this guy, man, you know, somewhere inside he knows Ethiopia is not the place to be. That's why he's been gone for 7 years. But this guy, man, he is the individual I've been talking about in terms of with immigration. You shouldn't let these people into this country, man. You got to start doing tests, man. You have to start doing tests. And I get it. There's more than likely some sort of plan by the elites to bring people into this country for whatever reason it is. I mean, a lot of it is because Americans don't want to work certain jobs at a certain price. So a lot of these people, they come to the country, man, and you know, they are willing to take jobs for pennies on the dollar. But it's dangerous, man. You know, a lot of these a lot of these tethers, man, a lot of these third worlders, they don't have impulse control. That's why many of their countries don't have guns, man. A lot of people don't understand that. I do. I know. I know, man. If you allow some of these, I don't think any country in Africa, maybe South Africa, maybe, but I don't think any. I know for a fact the majority, if not all, of African countries, there's no way, there's no gun ownership by the civilians. Same thing in a lot of other countries, man. Because let me tell you something, man. These people, man, look at this guy, man. He killed 3 people over a parking dispute. They said, sir, you know you can't cancel your license and blah, blah. And he said, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. It's like the GTA effect. Get the likes up, guys. Share the video. I was with a chick one day. She threw her food container a few feet away on the floor, and I think she thought it would disappear. I told you. And where was she from, Seven Still? So, you know, I've been around a lot of these tethers, man. This guy been around some of these tethers, and they're ignorant, man. They don't get it, man. And again, man, this guy probably had a 75 IQ, more than likely, man. Get the likes up. John says, at this point, it's all about the women. I'll take the Ethiopians all night. Guys, get the likes up, guys. Share the video. EAE, salute to you, man. Positivity is definitely coming your way. EAE says, Somali and Ethiopians are basically the same to me. I legit can't tell the difference. Man, I wish I would have been in that office with this, with those people. They are trying to play this game that we're all equal. We're not. I'd have said, where he from? I think he's from, what's the guy's name? I think, what's his name? Oh, I think Tsegaab Ademassu, whatever his name is. I think he's from Ethiopia. I say, hey, man, y'all better tell him, refund it. Well, what are you talking about? We can't break our contract, CT. Shit. Man, do you know where he's from? Man, he don't have no concept of a contract. Are you crazy? He's from Ethiopia. Look at Ethiopia. You think people are walking around like, man, I'm gonna abide by the contract. Are you stupid? Man, there are literal. Here. Let's do top 20 low trust. Let's do countries. Let's do top 20 low cost. I'm almost willing to believe Ethiopia is in the top. Is in this 20. Albania, Peru, Nicaragua, Colombia, Indonesia, Brazil. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Greece is on here. Kenya is on here. Wow. Mexico. We already knew Mexico was on here. Turkey, India, Argentina. No. I'm sorry. Argentina has a high trust. I'm sorry. Argentina is pretty high trust. Okay. So Albania is number 1. Peru. Oh, I'm surprised. But how about this? Is Ethiopia a high trust country? This is what it says. No, Ethiopia is not considered a high trust country. Data tracking generalized interpersonal trust and confidence in public systems placed it low on global metrics, with citizens heavily relying on close-knit family, ethnic, and informal networks rather than formal state structures. I'm good at this, man. These people are, Thomas, I know why. We're going to go into a contract with you about parking. He don't understand that, man. Are you crazy? You think he read the fine print? Are you stupid? No, not at all, man. These people don't have a concept of that, man. Guys, get the likes up. Some of the Kenyan women are pretty. Yeah, some Kenyan women are pretty. I can agree with you on that. What's up, Deja? Salute to you. Sin says, I love that story about Ferdinand the bull who liked buttercup flowers. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Duwale says, we don't need guns in Ethiopia. We have spears. Duwale, man, I know you're from Ethiopia, bro, but I would like if you called in, man. Your brethren right here. Low impulse control, man. But I keep saying to Duwale, this is why people need to hire me as a consultant when it comes to these specific topics. Man, you don't have no conversation with these people. What are you, a third worlder from Ethiopia? Shit, you asking for trouble. You're begging for trouble. You're begging for trouble. Get the likes up, guys. Share the video. Duwale, that's probably one of the reasons why you left Ethiopia. You know your people are, you know that. They're violent, man. They're violent. Contract, nah. Court, you can forget that shit. Oh my, you can forget it. You can forget it.
Say 30-year-old Tsegaab Binessu told
investigators
he had planned to join the military and sold his car. He called the leasing office to cancel his parking contract, but was told he couldn't do that. Binessu admits then going to the office, but did not say what happened there. However, court documents show that a surveillance camera inside
the dummy probably didn't even know you really can't cancel the parking because he already signed somewhere in the lease that he would hold the parking spot for a year. So technically he was in breach of, I sold my car and I'm not going to be it. Like, sir, well, it's still under the lease. I'm still under the lease. Club Loco. They don't get it, man. Every state in America is a high trust state compared to some shitty third world country. This guy didn't get it, man.
The office caught everything as it unfolded. Binessu was arrested hours later, about 100 miles away in Virginia, Minnesota, in one of the victim's cars. Binessu had on
he stole the car of the person too. Jesus Christ.
Him his passport, social security card, his permit to carry, and an empty magazine.
All I know is that whoever let him in.
Victims' cars. Binessu had on him his passport, social security card, his permit to carry, and an empty magazine.
Hear this? Man, America is one of the most unique countries on the planet, man. I'd practice discrimination if I was in these offices. Well, I mean, I guess it comes down from the state, and you got to, man. You can't have these people carrying guns over here, man. These people come from, are you crazy? Man, you have to be a full-fledged citizen. If you come from another country, you got to become a citizen. Then I would say, man, you have to wait 10 years to get your gun license. From a country like that, man, you should wait 10 years. You should have no goddamn gun. That's no goddamn green card holder. Karate says, CT, the United States is no longer consistently classified as a high trust society. Bro, are you stupid? Are you dumb? Man, you could go anywhere in America. Anywhere. Paved roads, rest stops, gas stations everywhere. Buc-ee's is everywhere. Nothing will happen to you. America is super high trust, man. You are insane to say something that's crazy, man. Get the likes up, guys. Share the video. Here we go.
I know is that whoever let him in, I wish to God they never let him in, but you know, they let him in and he did what he had to do and he took off.
Now, in those court documents, Binessu also complained to investigators that he had been trying to get his family over here from Ethiopia for 7 years and could not. Ultimately, that led to divorce and separation from his family. He said he felt targeted because he was black and immigrant. Now, the man.
He learned that from
The military and
he learned that from watching American blacks. He learned that from watching it, from blacks. Interpersonal and institutional trust have significantly eroded in the U.S. I know what I'm talking about. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't, bro. No, you don't.
Sold his car. He called the leasing office to cancel his parking contract, but was told he couldn't do that. Binessu admits then going to the office, but did not say what happened there. However, court documents show that a surveillance camera inside the office caught everything as it unfolded. Binessu was arrested hours later, about 100 miles away in Virginia, Minnesota, in one of the victim's cars. Binessu had on him his passport, Social Security card, his permit to carry, and an empty magazine.
All I know is that whoever let him in, I wish to God they never let him in, but you know.
They're sneaky people, man. You know, they're sneaky too. A lot of these third worlders, man. Very sneaky people. Sneaky. Scammy people, man. Scammy. Man. I get up and walk out on a conversation with one of these people. Mid-conversation, man. Ain't no point. There's no point. These people are sneaky, man. Low trust society. Low trust people. As soon as he'd have called in and said, "Oh, I'm selling my car. Cancel my permit." I'd say, man, y'all better cancel his goddamn permit, man. You know he's a third worlder, man. Ain't no point of going back with him. Oh, well, he has to learn. Nah, man, you stupid if you think he about to learn at 30 years old and he a third worlder. He's a tether. Ain't happening. No. What's up, Moxie? Salute to you. Ain't happening. $10 million bond. Holy smokes, man. His last name is Binessu. Man, that is an Ethiopian name too, man. I wonder if he was adopted. Give me a second. Let me see if I can find a document. Let me see what happened here. What state is this? No, that's not it. I don't believe I'll be able to find it. Or find it. Can I do St. Paul, like clerk of court? John says, CT, would you have rented to him? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. He'd have paid. He'd have paid. And then had he not paid, I mean, more than likely he would have rented something. You know, I would have let him go on for a few months, then called the sheriff, you know, then went to the court to file paperwork on him, and then you know, the sheriff come get his ass up out of there. But yeah, I'd have rented to him. I'd have rented to him all day. Karate says, CT, do you sleep with your doors unlocked? No. Why would I do? No. That doesn't mean that we live in a low trust society either. No, I don't sleep with my doors unlocked. No, but that doesn't mean that it's a low trust society, bro. Locking your doors it's not really an indicator of a low trust society. It's just really a ritual. It's a ritual that we do. It's like brushing your teeth. It's a ritual. It's a ritual. It's a ritual that we all do. Get the likes up, guys. Share the video. Get the likes up. Here we go.
They let him in, and he did what he had to do, and he took off.
Now, in those court documents, Binessu also complained to investigators that he had been trying to get his family over here from Ethiopia for 7 years and could not. Ultimately, that led to divorce and separation from his family. He said he felt targeted because he was Black and immigrant. Now, the management company that takes care of this property here did release a statement today that said, in part, our hearts are broken for the family and friends of these team members, and our prayers are with them. In St. Paul, Karen Scullin, Fox 9.
Get the likes up, guys.
And it's breaking in just the last 10 minutes. St. Paul police say a person of interest is in custody after they found 3 people dead in an apartment leasing office. Thanks for joining us on air and streaming. I'm Kevin Holmes. Now, this happened in an apartment complex on St. Paul Avenue near County Road 5. This in the Highland Park neighborhood just after 4 p.m. Police were on the scene for hours looking for that shooter. In fact, at one point, armed police trucks and more than a dozen officers were on scene. Now, the breaking update comes just half an hour after officials shared new details at St. Paul Police Headquarters. And that's where we find Jennifer Hoff. Jennifer?
Kevin, a lot of new information in literally just the last couple of minutes here when we learned that a person of interest is now in custody for that triple shooting. It's unclear where that person was located, but police say that we can expect more information yet tomorrow. One thing we can tell you about at least the shooter, whether that's the same person of interest, is that person is known to law enforcement. We did learn a lot of...
Binessu is known to law enforcement. Okay. Now we're getting some
new information at that news conference that was held just within the last hour after what was a very long and active day. Let's take you to that scene now at an apartment complex not far from the airport. The shooting happened just about 5 hours before the chief's remarks here at police headquarters. The chief could only confirm that one victim is likely an employee, and it's unclear if the other 2 are residents. All of whom, though, were evacuated across multiple complexes there within those few blocks, including the one that officers had a search warrant for, which was just down from the...
Now, they found him in a car 200 miles from the scene. So he stole one of the victim's cars and drove about 200 miles. So, yeah.
Shooting scene. And there were officers there telling someone over a loudspeaker in a particular apartment to come out, saying that they were under arrest and that they then shot irritants inside. But the chief said that nobody was found there. So again, either the shooter or the person of interest was not found in that particular apartment complex. But the people who lived around there, man, it was a long afternoon. They described that as a very relatively quiet area. And as you can imagine, this was a very upsetting afternoon.
This is so shocking to find out because...
What is she crying for? I mean, did he K-word somebody in her family or... okay, sorry.
Why would possess someone to do something like that? Why would you take somebody's life? These people woke up this morning not even knowing this was going to be their last day.
Well, that's generally how it is.
Now, the chief said tonight that officers are working to get all of those evacuated residents back into their homes yet tonight, calling this just a big tragedy for the city. Again, just within the last 10 minutes, learning that a person of interest has been taken into custody for that triple homicide that happened about 4 o'clock this afternoon, meaning they are the 9th, 10th, and 11th homicides for the city this year. Man. Kevin?
Tragic and traumatic for just about everyone there. Thank you.
Guys, get the likes up. Oh, here we go.
The man accused of killing 3 people over an apartment parking spot will stay behind bars. All 3 victims were employees of Davern Park Apartments in St. Paul. They were 25-year-old Nancy Zambrano, 56-year-old Dina Silcox, and 43-year-old Adam Wilwerding. prosecutors charged Tsegaab Ademassu with their murder.
He couldn't say his name right. Oh,
County deputies, prosecutors charged Tsegaab Ademassu with their murders. County deputies arrested him 200 miles north of St. Paul near Virginia. Adam Duxter shows us where the case goes from here and the lasting impact for those who knew the victims.
If you want to understand what it's like to live at Davern Park Apartments.
Oh, it's home, and a lot of people would wonder why we stayed here so long.
You need to meet Roxanne Habeck. She and her husband have called this place home.
Everybody's just like a family here, you know.
For 36 years, which makes what happened Monday.
It came on the news that 3 people were dead, and they showed our apartment, and my heart went down to my feet, and it's like, oh my God, that's our apartment building.
So difficult. 3 family members killed. On Wednesday morning, the man accused, Tsegaab Binessu, appeared in Ramsey County Court for the first time with a public defender by his side. A judge set his next appearance for mid-August with a reserve bond of $10 million. Wednesday.
She would take time to talk to you.
Roxanne remembering Nancy, Adam, and Dina, who she says would always make time to chat.
They would be serving and always, how you doing? And, you know, they all were like that. My husband said, my God, Roxy, you're retired. You can talk all day. You know, she's working and she's on her lunch break. And I said, but she would tell me if she had to go, but she wouldn't. She would take time out for you. We're hurting. But I said, she's in a better place and God has his arms wrapped around her.
Adam Duxter, WCCO News.
This is tragic. This is absolutely tragic. CT has been quite a few shootings in the last week in general in Minnesota. Let's bring it with the 14. What is that? What is NOK? I can never. What is NOK, buddy? Norwegian. That's a Norwegian dollar. Thank you so much. Let's bring it with the 14 Norwegian dollars or Norwegian currency. Guys, get the likes. So thank you so much, man. And be very careful with tethers, man. Be very careful, man. You have to be very careful. They don't operate the way that we do as Americans, man. They don't operate the same way. They don't operate the same way, man. You gotta be very careful, very observant. And I keep saying it, man. Yeah, people only meet the smart ones in college. The masses of them, whoo, shit. Oh, man, you'd be surprised. Get the likes. Righteous Buffett said, thank God for multiculturalism. It seems to be serving our country well. Shut up, man.
Police say Binessu told them he was frustrated with the system after failing to get his wife and children from Ethiopia to.
Well, why isn't he frustrated with the Ethiopian system? He should be more frustrated with the system he actually came from.
America. He told investigators life without his family no longer made sense.
Breaking as we come on the air, Ramsey County prosecutors have now charged the man they say they believe shot and killed 3 people execution style at a St. Paul apartment complex. Tsegaab Binessu faces 3 counts of second-degree murder and is in the Ramsey County Jail ahead of his first court appearance, which will be tomorrow. Thanks for joining us at 5 on air and streaming live. I'm Rena Sargentopoulos.
And I'm Kevin Holmes. Charging documents show the shooting stemmed from an argument between the suspect and apartment staff over a parking contract he recently signed.
Police have also identified the 3 victims as a 43-year-old man and 2 women who are 25 and 56 years old. Now, this all unfolded around 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon near the intersection of St. Paul Avenue and Davern Street. That's in the Highland Park neighborhood. Our Sammy Solina joins us now live with the top story. Sammy?
Yeah, Rena, Kevin, the complaint indicates that the suspect was angry over a parking spot. It goes on to say that before he shot and killed those 3 workers.
Isn't JP from Minnesota? Doesn't he live in Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken? Yeah, JP lives in Minnesota, right? Or Milwaukee. Wait a minute. Yeah, he lives in Milwaukee. Never mind. Okay. Yeah.
He was told by building management or someone on the phone that he could not cancel his parking.
As details emerge on her death.
By coping, I just keep laughing. I'm either laughing or I'm crying. There's no in between.
Sasha Deans isn't concentrating on how her mom, Dina Silcox, died.
You had to get her Mountain Dew.
But how she lived.
She was the sweetest person I've ever known.
Oh, that's her daughter. Oh, okay.
According to court paperwork, staff told police that 30-year-old Tsegaab Binessu called building management to cancel his parking, but they told him he couldn't leave his contract. He said he would talk with them in person. That's when police said,
oh, shit. Oh, man. Hell. Man. Let's bring it with gifted 5 memberships, man. As soon as he was said, I'm going to talk to you guys in person. Man, shit, I got to unplugging shit. I'd have got to putting stuff in my bag. I'm out of here, man. Who are you out of here, CT? Are you crazy? He's a foreigner. He's a foreigner from what? Ethiopia? You don't understand no goddamn contracts. What contracts do they have in Ethiopia? Man, poor guys, man. They didn't know what happened to him.
Binessu went into the leasing office and killed Dina and employees 43-year-old Adam Wilwarding and 25-year-old Nancy Fuentes Zambrano.
Nancy was just such a sweet girl. Like, she was so happy when she bought my mom like a ton of Christmas gifts, or when she got surgery, she bought her stuff. You know, she was really, really happy at this place and in this world.
According to the complaint, Binessu was arrested and found with Nancy's car in St. Louis County, about 200 miles away.
I'm sorry. It's okay.
So as their loved ones process their death, they'll hold close memories of their life.
She taught me to, forgive, and there's always a new day. Life is so short to do that.
In a statement, the building management company president said that their heart is with the victims. Their heart is broken for them. In about an hour, there will be a vigil here held for the 3 victims.
Truly tragic story, Sammy. Thank you for the update.
I need to get
the search is on tonight for a shooter or shooter.
I want to get a longer video of this, man. This is really interesting, man. Guys, get the likes up, share the video. If you are a tether in the bushes listening, please call in. If you are a tether, please call in. Get the likes up, guys. Share the video. Let me get a longer video of this situation here in Minnesota. Minnesota. Yeah, Minnesota. Let me see if I can find a longer video. No, I can't. There we go. Let's see if there's a longer video. Okay. Somebody did it. Okay, let's see.
Welcome to What the Hell is Going On News. I'm your host, Aki.
Who?
Today we have a triple homicide murder suspect finally being charged with the brutal murders of 3 innocent people.
Why does he have shades on in the house, man? Golly, man, come on.
Over a parking contract dispute. I'm not sure of all the details when it pertains to this case. I'm not sure what compelled this man to brutally murder these 3 innocent individuals over this parking contract negotiation going wrong. But we're about to see what the news have to say about this particular case. We're going to do our deep dive, and we're going to also speculate. Let's see what they have to offer. Let's see what they're talking about. Let's go.
Breaking as we come on the air, Ramsey County prosecutors have now charged the man they believe shot and killed 3 people execution style at a St. Paul apartment complex. Tsegaab Ademassu faces 3 counts. Man.
Park Apartments in St. Paul, Highland Park. This particular incident was over him paying $65 a month in a parking garage space add-on. Now check this out.
See, and that's something else too, man. $65 a month. You know, he's from Ethiopia, man. Hold on, let me see how much money they make in Ethiopia. Let me see. Let's say the monthly salary in Ethiopia. The monthly salary in Ethiopia is $150 on average. Man, they were playing with fire with that dude, man. You know, that's a lot of money, man. You know, what's the monthly salary in America? About $3,000-$4,000, man. Maybe $5,000 in America. I don't know. Let's say it's $5,000 in America is like the average. $5,000, $150. Now imagine someone telling you that you can't cancel something that is, I don't know, man, what, 3/4 of 5,000, man. You probably will be pissed off too. You probably won't do what he did, but you probably would for damn sure be pissed. American Millennial, man, salute to you, man. He said Tim Walz would probably pardon this guy. He probably would.
I just read the report. The report says the issue he had was because he had just recently signed off to join the military, and he also sold his car, so there was no need for him to pay $65 a month. He contacted the property management team. He tried to renegotiate his contract, revise everything so he wouldn't have to pay that monthly charge of $65 a month. He don't have a vehicle anymore, which I agree with. I guess the property management team said once you sign this contract, that's just what it is until the contract ends. He obviously wasn't going for it. So this is what the issue stemmed from originally. This is what compelled him to execute these people in a vicious manner. I mean, I don't know if it was a part of their bylaws to where he had this type of contractual agreement that he couldn't get out of. You know, hopefully they'll let us know later on in this video.
Years old.
More than likely, no, man.
The suspect 4-year-old and
Track.
and 25.
I want to renegotiate this contract. I don't have a vehicle anymore. I understand I signed this contract, but I have no reason to be paying for a $65 monthly charge for a car I don't even have. There's nothing for me to use in this garage parking space. I don't need it anymore. I'm on my way off to the Army. So with that being said, y'all should have to figure something else out. Give that parking space to someone that could use it.
I don't know who this guy is, but you know, again, you go into a contract. Was there a clause in the contract that said upon you selling your car, then the parking space is not avoid? I have no idea. There's something in that contract that locked. It's something locked. Something locked. And this is what I was saying about the whole abstract way of thinking, man. He signed the contract. The parking spot obviously is a locked in aspect of the contract. So if you sign this, you are obligated to pay this as long as you stay here. He may not have been shipped off for the next 4 or 5 months. So he's still obligated to pay that little funky $65. So I'm not a judge, man, but this guy right here is basically saying, well, he sold the car, so why should I pay? This is what I was saying about the whole abstract thinking, the whole that some cultures, some societies just don't think. They don't think, they cannot conceptualize. And this is what you get with these foreigners, particularly from the third world. Ryan, what's up, man? Hey, Ryan, I went out and got the portable charger, man. Hold on for a second, Ryan. I'll be right back, bro. Give me 1 second, buddy. Here, give me a second, man. Salute to Ryan, man. Guys, get the likes up, guys. Share the video. Ryan, salute, man. I got the portable charger. Eventually, I'm gonna get the gimbal. I'm definitely gonna get other items with the the support that you sent over, man. Salute to you, man. I really appreciate you, Ryan. Guys, get the likes up, guys. Share the video, man. Give Ryan a big thumbs up, dollar sign emoji. Salute to Ryan, man. Thank you so much, Ryan. Salute, buddy. I got the portable charger. I got I might get a few, I might get a few more. I might get maybe another portable charger, and I'm definitely gonna get some other items, man. Thank you so much for the support yesterday, man. Positivity is definitely coming your way. Guys, get the likes up. Get the likes up, man. Universal Jones says something very interesting here. He says, CT, they don't do documentation in Africa. Yeah, everything is verbal. A lot of things are verbal. That's dangerous, man, when you're dealing with a large society. Now, if you're living in some little shitty little village somewhere and it's about 50 of you and most of you guys are family, I'm going to come over and cut your grass tomorrow. You promise the guy a goat. I'll give you a goat if you come mow my lawn. And, obviously you're more inclined to do business with that person and actually fulfill or what's the word I'm looking for? Or the deliverable is more likely to happen when you live in very small communities. But man, when these third worlders live in these cities, there's no social cohesion and bond because they're very tribal and very family oriented. They're least likely to F over their own family. But man, when it comes to other people, shit, man, you better be very, very careful with these foreigners, man. You got to be very, very careful. So this guy right here, he's talking, I don't know this guy. I'm not trying to knock this guy. I don't know who he is, man, but he's basically saying, well, he sold the car, so why not void the parking contract? But here goes the thing, man. There's a reason why. Whatever contract this third worlder signed, there's a reason why that parking spot was locked in. And it could be a host of reasons, right? One of the reasons could be, okay, now we're gonna have to figure out who to give the parking assignment to and blah, blah. It's just maybe it's just a formality that they don't want to do. They don't want to go through the formality, so they just lock him in, and then when he gets off the lease, it'll be easy for us to reassign it. I don't know. Get the likes up, guys. Share the video. Here we go.
Which makes sense. I feel him.
I definitely feel him.
But this is the thing. Was they life worth $65 a month, bro? Like, come on, let's just be real. You're going to end up doing life in prison for the rest of your life over $65 a month?
Yeah.
Nah.
He is, man. A lot of those people, man, again, no future. What John Galt would say, no future orientation or something. No future orientation thought. Man, they don't have it, man. They don't have it. A lot of these third worlders, man, they're not thinking about 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 50 years from now. They ain't thinking about that. Look at their countries. Look at the countries these people are from. Look at this. Look at the shitty country they're from. They're not thinking about no 5 years from now. You ain't thinking about that, man. So yeah, $65. Yeah. More than likely, he thought that after shooting them, they'd respawn. They'd respawn back to life. Nah, they're not thinking about that, man. Once again, Ryan, salute to you, man. I really appreciate you, buddy.
That's just nonsensical. But I understand it. Tempers flaring. It reached the apex.
Yeah.
He already notified him and gave him the game ahead of time. When the black man say, hey,
He's not black. See, you're making a mistake here, sir. You're making a mistake. That guy is not black. He's not. If he's Ethiopian, he's more than likely Arab. He's not black. Ooh, slow down. That guy is not black. Do not categorize that Tether as the same as you. He is not. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Here we go.
Y'all ain't go hear me out. Y'all ain't gonna try to work with me. Okay, I'm on my way down there. We gonna talk about this matter in person. That means we coming to F up. That's what it means. Excuse my language, but that's what it means. I'm coming down there to crack some heads. Matter of fact,
somebody got the
whoa.
Man, that's how he felt. That's how he felt. Don't blame me. This is how he felt. I don't want this. I don't want to keep paying $65 a month.
Somebody got the
what? Come on, man. I'm gonna copyright thing if you keep doing it.
Who want to pay $65 a month and you don't even own a vehicle anymore? Yes, it's his fault that he signed up for the army. Yes, it's his fault he sold.
No, it's his fault that he signed a contract that he didn't fully understand. Joining the military is not any problem. It's he didn't understand the contract. And this goes back to what I've been saying this entire monologue about tethers. He didn't understand that. And again, man, a lot of people think that a lot of tethers are like the ticklish tether that I show. Hold on, let me let me do the ticklish tether. Give me 1 second, guys. See, a lot of tethers are not the ticklish tether types. No. And this is the day. Look, let me show you the ticklish tether. Hang tight for me. Hang tight. Give me a second, guys. Here we go.
Introducing the one, the only, the Laugh Out Laugh Plush Pal Ticklish Tether.
I love bush beat.
Pull the tether and hear silly sayings, goofy giggles, and laugh attacks that keep the whole room cracking up.
I work hard, unlike the lazy akatas.
Ticklish Tether. Pull the string, start the giggles. Ticklish Tether is fun for all ages.
I want some egusi soup, nigga.
Pull the tether string and enjoy hours of laugh attacks that will keep you in stitches.
You FBI are jealous of my success, nigga.
Ticklish Tether. Fake degrees and musty t-shirts sold separately.
So, and again, I'm not making light of what happened, but I've told people before, every tether isn't a ticklish tether, you know. Oh no, man! A lot of these people are dangerous. That guy, he wasn't a ticklish tether. He was not a ticklish tether. And a lot of people, man, they don't I hate when people talk about the world and they never have even been anywhere. They never even been to the next state in America, let alone anywhere else in the world. Man, there's some real dangerous people in this on the planet, man. I'm telling you, it's some dangerous people. And this is the beauty of this country. This country is so safe and beautiful, man. It's unbelievable, man. Sometimes I think about this country. It's just so beautiful and safe. But when you got a lot of these third worlders coming over here, man, you talk about some dangerous stuff, man. You know, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Said I love that. Yeah, I'll play it again for you, man. The ticklish tether. Here, hold on. I'll play it back for you. Here. Ticklish tether. Give me a second. Here we go. Ticklish tether.
Introducing the one, the only, the Laugh Out Laugh Plush Pal Ticklish Tether.
I love bush beat.
Pull the tether and Here's silly sayings, goofy giggles, and laugh attacks that keep the whole room cracking up.
I work hard, unlike the lazy akatas.
Ticklish Tether. Pull the string, start the giggles. Ticklish Tether is fun for all ages.
I want some egusi soup, nigga.
Pull the tether string and enjoy hours of laugh attacks that will keep you in stitches.
You FBI are jealous of my success, nigga.
Ticklish Tether. Fake degrees and musty t-shirts sold separately.
You know, I told Shauna this the other day. I've gone into business with foreigners. I went into business with a Lebanese guy one time. He scammed me. I went into business with one time with where's that guy from? Oh, yeah, went to business with the Congolese guy one time. He scammed me. It's my fault. But these people come from low trust societies, man. Low trust. You should look this stuff up, man. Low trust societies, man. A lot of these people aren't ticklish tethers, man. Shut up. Big Daddy Pod, what's up, man? Ticklish tether. And a lot of people think a lot of these people are ticklish tethers. Oh man, he's just a ticklish tether. He's safe. No, they're not. No, they are not. Look at anywhere. I would argue if you come across any of these people, just research, is their country or are their countries high trust? The Lebanese guy I went in business with, low trust country. It's a low trust society. Should never went in business with them. The Congolese, you know that's low trust. You know that's some low trust shit. And you deserve what you get. Not to say that those people deserve what they got, but they should have been very cautious, man, on that phone with that guy about a contract. Shit. A contract? Oh, man. That was their mistake. Get the likes up, guys. Share the video. Get them likes up. What's up, Herman? Salute. So the military is doing, the military, the government itself. I don't know what this country is doing, man, but I would incentivize individuals from high trust societies to come here. For example, why not incentivize Japanese to come over here? Why not incentivize people from Sweden to come here? But man, when you deal with Ethiopia, oh my God. Ethiopia, man, you're going to get some really dangerous people over here. I could have read that from a mile away. Let's play this Ticklish Tether again. Ticklish Tether.
Introducing the one, the only, the Laugh Out Laugh plush pal, Ticklish Tether.
I love bush beat.
Pull the tether and hear silly sayings, goofy giggles, and laugh attacks that keep the whole room cracking up.
I work hard, unlike the lazy akatas.
Ticklish Tether. Pull the string, start the giggles. Ticklish Tether is fun for all ages.
I want some egusi soup, nigga.
Pull the tether string and enjoy hours of laugh attacks that will keep you in stitches.
You FBI are jealous of my success, nigga.
Ticklish Tether. Fake degrees and musty t-shirts sold separately.
Get the likes up, guys. Share the video. It's coming your way. Gimpy, what's up, man? Says because Japanese can't even populate their own country. Incentivize them to have children. You have to incentivize them to do something, Gimpy. Shit, I would incentivize them to have children, man. Pay for them to have children, man. We need these people.
this vehicle. But they should have some type of clause in the contract to where, hey, you pay this to get up out of your contract, and we'll have this free parking space for someone else if they want. You know, don't just have somebody locked in permanently for something that they don't even own anymore. Y'all should have to be able to figure something else out. That situation should have been able to be handled civilly or amicably.
Well, they handled the situation civilly. They handled it civilly. He's the one who did it. He's the one who didn't honor the contract. I mean, so no, I disagree with this guy on that point too. Like they handled the situation. Sir, it says here in the contract you have to pay until your lease is up. I don't have my car anymore. Does it say that if you don't have your car anymore? No, they that's the thing about a contract. They handle it. They handle these things. They handle these things, or they handle these things according to the contract. He didn't. So no. The responsibility was on him. What's up, Jody, excuse me.
Somehow, some way. How would you feel if you was working at an establishment and you have to manage these properties and these people is caught up in some bogus contracts and they highly upset and you have to face these people on a daily basis? You're eventually going to come across somebody that don't have it all. And apparently that's what happened in this particular case.
Zambrano.
Nancy was just such a sweet girl. Like, she was so happy when she bought my mom.
This
is as well as a tragic situation. My heart goes out to all the victims as well as the families involved. I want to send my deepest condolences to all the parties involved during their time of grief. Me personally, I'm going to be honest, it's my job to be objective. I feel those laws, when it pertains to the parking space add-on, him being charged $65, I think it's a bit excessive.
No, brother. It's not excessive. It's not excessive. Who says it's excessive? Hell, I mean, man, there are places, man, where I know where I live at. Man, there's places where that I mean, I know there's not residential, but hell, they'd charge you $20-$30, man, just to park for the day. It's not excessive, man. I think what's excessive is this guy from another country over here keywording American citizens on a green card. I think that's excessive. Not $65 a month for a parking space. Absolutely not, man. No, hell no. What's up, Pastor Bucks? Get the likes up, guys. Share the video.
And I feel that it's draconian as well.
No, see, no. What's draconian is his country. His country is the draconian country. His country is the unjust country because he wants to come over here. Why would he want to come to a draconian country? No, he wants to leave a draconian country. Hell, he left his family in Ethiopia. He left his own family in Ethiopia, bro. Because that country is actually draconian. Lawlessness.
I feel like it's a bit excessive, harsh, and ridiculous. The man does not have a vehicle. I don't make no excuses for no one, but the man doesn't have any vehicle. He has no need for this parking space garage add-on. He should have had to just pay like a little extra fee to buy out of that contract, and they should have been able to handle that.
Why would he pay for the No. That was the whole point of him being mad. He didn't want to pay anything. He didn't want to pay anything. He was mad because he had to pay. Sir, can you buy out of the contract just for half off? I ain't buying out of nothing. No. He was already upset that he had to pay anyway. No.
situation more amicably. That's just how I feel personally. I also feel like life is priceless. He shouldn't have made such a hasty, malevolent decision to execute these people. And all they do, these people is nothing but vessels. That's all they are. They conduits. They're there to enforce the law. They don't make up the law. They didn't make up these laws when it
Who is he
pertains to
talking
this
about?
parking space, add-on fee, and the contract and all this. They didn't come up with these contracts. That's the property owner and the lawyers that came up with that. So no, this is wrong on every level. You know, here we have a man that was fed up. He felt like he was getting played, and that they should have been able to figure something else out. I wish they was able to figure something else out, but unfortunately, they wasn't. And I bet you, more than likely, this is not going to be the new law anymore. I'm sure whoever owned that property behind the scenes is going to change that.
No,
They're going to change that. He lost 3 valuable employees due to something that could have easily been prevented. This is terrible, but these are the stories we have to cover, and it's unfortunate. But I appreciate you all for tuning in to What the Hell is Going On News. It's been fun. Until next time.
What is he doing? What is he doing? He's just saluting somebody. Guys, get the likes up. Binessu agreed to talk to investigators. When asked why he thought he had been brought to the police station, Binessu complained about and said he hated the American system. You see that? This ticklish Tether said he hated the American system. Then leave. There are what, 200? How many countries are on Earth? Let me see. Give me a second, guys. There are 195 recognized countries on Earth. America is just one country. Leave. Binessu, why didn't you leave? You hate the American system, but you remained here. You wanted to join the military. What are you talking about? He said he tried unsuccessfully to bring his wife and children from Ethiopia for 7 years. Well, why would you want to leave? Why would you want to bring your wife and children to this American system that you hate and prolong the immigration process the prolonged immigration process contributed to his divorce and separation from his children? Why didn't he just go back to Ethiopia? He said he quit his job as a truck driver because stress over his family situation kept him from concentrating. You see that? Now, I'd be wrong for saying this, Moxie. I'd be wrong for saying this. There's a big myth about a lot of tethers. Man, they come here and they're so smart. No, bro. The ones who are in college are the smartest ones. But the masses of them, man. And not to knock truck driving. Truck driving is, in my opinion, the lifeline of America. I mean, you know, the transportation of goods to a location so that we can buy them. You know, that's perfect. But this guy wasn't a rocket scientist. He was a tether truck driver. He was a tether driving trucks. Wasn't a rocket scientist. So, you know, these things are dangerous with these people, man. You know, not to knock truck drivers, but you don't have to be a rocket scientist to be a truck driver. Binessu complained that his apartment management repeatedly blamed issues on the system instead of helping him. The complaint said Binessu believes he was treated unfairly because he was black and an immigrant. Now, there were black tenants that were in the building. They said they had been living there for 30, 35 years. How come they didn't treat them bad? And why all of a sudden is this Binessu black? Ethiopians don't claim to be black. Binessu repeatedly said he has lost everything he cared about, his wife, his children, his business, his peace of mind. Binessu said life without his family no longer made sense. He hated America so much that he stayed here. Doesn't make any sense to me. It makes zero sense, man. Herman, what's up, buddy? Salute to you, buddy. It made zero sense for him to be here. Somebody who looks like this, they're from another country and they're talking ill about this country. They need to be deported. You need to keep notes on these people. You know, they get to talking about America. I report him. If I knew who he was, I would have reported him. I would have said, well, so you hate America? I would have recorded him. I think you can record legally without consent in Minnesota. I'd have recorded him. And hey, Ice, you got to get rid of him. He's dangerous, man. People who talk like this are dangerous. If the country showed injustice to you as a black person, why didn't they let you in the first damn place? You've been here for 7 years on some sort of green card or some sort of immigrant program. Why ain't they kicked you out yet? What are you talking about? Kick you out. Don't mind immigrants coming over here, man. But when you get to doing what these people do, when they get over here doing that victim blame game, you got to leave. You got to leave. Get out of my country, man. You got to leave the country. You're not American material. How about that one? Okay, let's see what this white guy has to say. Here we go.
Documents state that Binessu was caught on security camera shooting 2 employees, with more gunshots heard out of the camera's view. Now, Adam Wilwarding, Nancy Fuentes-Zambrano, and Dina Silcox were all found shot dead. Family and friends of the victims held a vigil just hours ago, still reeling from the violence.
He said he felt targeted because he was black and immigrant.
What is going on? So we have to talk about the suspect who just executed 3 people because he believes he was treated unfairly because he was black and an immigrant. Okay, so he executed 2 white people and a Spanish lady because he was black and an immigrant.
30-year-old man is facing murder charges after he allegedly shot and killed 3 employees at the apartment complex where he lived.
This all happened inside the leasing office of the Davern.
You see that? Local news. This is not on any national news channel.
I did notice that. Why isn't, I got to agree with this white guy with this silly ass mustache. Why isn't this on national? Why isn't this national news? Why isn't this is horrible what this foreigner did. This is absolutely horrible what this Tether did. Why isn't this on national news? Let's open and shut case. CT, they arrested him. Nah, this is deeper. This is deeper. You're dealing with not the intelligentsia, but you're dealing with the actual people from these countries. They're dangerous. Could you imagine if we shared a border with one of these third world crappy ass countries? Man, that's a wild thought. That's a wild thought, man. Could you imagine if we shared a border? I don't know, man. With what's a real shitty country, man? I don't know, man. You guys name a country that's really shitty. You don't want to share no border with these people, man.
And I doubt it will ever be on a national news channel, even though race is part of the motive. So
race is a part of the motive. This white guy with the mustache is right. This black guy, he's a loser, man. The Ethiopian guy's a loser. And he, like, you know, he did the same thing that so many people do. They blame in the system now. Now he's using, you know, I'm black and they discriminate against me. Who are you talking about, man? The contract said, mother effer, you got to pay until the lease is over. Haiti, oh, gee, man. Ryan, you don't want to share a border with Haiti, brother. Trust me.
Apartments in St. Paul late yesterday afternoon. Fox 9's Karen Scullin joining us now with what we've learned today as the charges were filed. Karen?
Really just a horrific incident unfolded here at the leasing office, and charging documents show it was all caught on surveillance camera.
Yeah, on camera too. They have this guy on camera committing this. And then the court documents state that he said he was treated unfairly because he's black and an immigrant. It's in the court documents.
2 employees shot 6 times each. A third employee killed off camera, but screams and 4 shots could be heard. Flowers in memory of 3 people killed inside the leasing office of Davern Park Apartments, all of them employees of Mid-Continent Management Corporation.
Dude, are we kidding? No national news coverage about this.
Nancy Zambrano of Invergrove Heights, Adam Wilwarding of Oakdale, and Dina Silcox of St. Paul.
All working class people too. All had jobs.
Last night, as word spread about what happened, the grief was palpable, the pain felt by many. These men have been living at Davern Park for a combined 32 years and knew Dina Silcox well.
I was sad, real sad.
Hey, thanks for watching. I just want to take a quick second and let my viewers know a lot of you are not subscribed. And if you really want to support the channel and help us grow, just click the subscribe button below. Oh, he lost a good friend. That's a black man saying he lost a good friend about the people who lost their lives. But the black man who killed them was saying, you know, they didn't like me because I was black, even though he has a black friend right there.
Of chaos just before 5 p.m.
I was in my back. I live in the back here. I was laying on my couch and I heard 8 gunshots. And like he was just saying, Whitey right here was saying that I went up to knock.
No way, this dude's name is Whitey. I love it.
It is kind of funny. I thought he was joking at first.
On his door, and
he's got his iced tea right here on the porch.
Ask him,
Stu.
did he hear anything?
And it was just like half the police department right out here in front, and it really got crazy at night. I mean, they were all over, and then the helicopters were flying above us. So, and then they had the yellow tape, of course.
Sure.
Yeah, because this guy he stole one of the victims' cars and like drove to like Virginia or something. We'll hear about it in a minute.
Documents say 30-year-old Tsegaab Binessu told investigators he had planned to join the military and sold his car. He called the leasing office to cancel his parking contract, but was told he couldn't do that. Binessu admitted then going to the office, but did not say what happened there. However, court documents show that a surveillance camera inside the office caught everything as it unfolded. Binessu was arrested hours later, about 100 miles away in Virginia, Minnesota, in one of the victims' cars. Binessu had on him his passport, social security card, his permit to carry, and an empty magazine.
Damn, he had a permit to carry?
Know is that whoever let him in, I wish to God they never let him in, but you know, they let him in and he did what he had to do and he took off.
Now, in those court documents, Binessu also complained to investigators that he had been trying to get his family over here from Ethiopia for 7 years and could not. Ultimately, that led to divorce and separation from his family. He said he felt targeted because he was black and immigrant. Now, the management company that
So let me see if we're all on the same page here. This black man executed 3 people, 2 white people and a Spanish lady, and then claims it was because he was mistreated, feeling mistreated as a black immigrant. And race was the motive, and the media is not covering it. Only local media is covering this because it's their job. And There is no national coverage. I've literally found no national coverage of this. What do you guys think about that? How would you guys think if the roles were reversed? Let's pull the Ben Crump card. If the roles had been reversed and these were 3 black men gunned down by a white, and then the white man claimed discrimination, how would the media react? That good impersonation of Ben Crump? Anyways, so you get what I'm saying. It's just, to me, it's crazy that the national media is not covering this. And apparently,
Thank you so much. Let's bring it with the Norwegian 19 Norwegian currency. Salute to you, buddy. Positivity is definitely coming your way, man. Here we go.
This happened like a day or two ago. So there's a couple more of the victims' friends that I want you to guys hear from. More people they interviewed that lived there, and I want you guys to hear what they have to say about the victims.
What the hell? Over some trivial complaint this guy had?
They were just good people, really good people. And you can tell because there's residents that's been here for years. So that says a lot.
It's really just not making any sense to me, because that is another black female saying that these people were very nice people, very cherishable people, and they'd be greatly missed, but nope, the suspect is claiming that he was mistreated because he was black and an immigrant. And the neighbors are saying otherwise. The neighbors are saying complete opposite of what the suspect is saying about how these people treated people. They apparently were Mother Teresa of the neighborhood. They were the nicest people of the neighborhood. And there's actually more. I want you guys to hear what the daughter of one of the victims had to say.
My coping, I just keep laughing. It's I'm either laughing or I'm crying. There's no in between.
Sasha Deans isn't concentrating on how her mom, Dina Silcox, died.
We had to get her Mountain Dew.
But how she lived.
She was the sweetest person I've ever known.
That's when police say Binessu went into the leasing office and killed Dina and employees 43-year-old Adam Wilwarding and 25-year-old Nancy Fuentes Zambrano.
Nancy was just such a sweet girl. Like, she was so happy when she bought my mom like a ton of Christmas gifts, or when she got surgery, she bought her stuff. They were always, she was really, really happy at this place and in this world.
According to the complaint, Binessu was arrested and found with Nancy's car in St. Louis County, about 200 miles away.
I'm sorry. It's okay.
So as their loved ones process their death, they'll hold close memories of their life.
All right, we're going to cover one more local news station that did cover this case.
It's tragic. It's a shame.
Tracy Stevens has lived in these apartments for the last 7 years. Her building is right next door to the leasing office, where 3 people died Monday night. The first she knew anything was going on was when she came home.
I met a couple of police officers down on Davern. Guns drawn.
Eventually, she learned
Who let this immigrant into this country, man? I want to know. I wonder I wonder which administration he came in under, man. And more than likely, it probably was Trump's administration in 2016. Wow.
He knew the 3 who died: Adam Wilwarding, Dina Silcox, and Nancy Fuentes Zambrano. She's not alone.
Yeah, I worked here for a couple months before I was transferred to a different property, but I knew all the office staff for a while.
Hyan Erickson was one of a growing number of people stopping by to contribute to a makeshift memorial outside the leasing office.
I shouldn't have to, but just respect, I guess. So, excuse me, I'm sorry.
The loss weighing heavy in the moment. Everyone who lives here scouring their memories Tuesday, wondering if they saw or heard something. Tracy remembers a man she saw repeatedly over the last few weeks.
He was angry. 3 weeks in a row.
Minnie?
See, this old woman, poor girl, poor woman. She ain't like me. An angry Tether. Shit. This ain't a ticklish Tether. He's an angry Tether. Man, he's some dangerous people, man. An angry Tether. I'd have called ICE. I'd have called the local FBI field office. I'm a tattletale on some Tethers, man. Hell yeah. Because I already know what a tether can do. I you notice what was his name? Binessu? He's been mad for like 2 days now. I'd have got on the phone so quick. Man, we got a disgruntled dude over here on a green card, and these people are dangerous. You gotta keep tabs, man. You gotta be a Karen. You gotta do it. You gotta do it, man. When I don't listen, I've seen in my own neighborhood, man. Sometimes I'm walking, and it's some fresh off the boat tethers over here, and I, hey, how you doing, man? And they keep walking. I'm not gonna name the ethnic backgrounds, don't have to, but I noticed. See, the ticklish tethers are the ones who are in the universities, because they're happy. They're in university. They're a lot of them are really smart. They're gonna go into some sort of high paying field. So they're the Indians, all of them. But the tethers that really aren't really successful or intelligent, man, you notice they're always mean looking. So you got to keep tabs on them, man. I've been keeping tabs on tethers for a long time. You don't want to play Moxie. Moxie, you live around a lot of tethers in New York. Well, maybe you don't see it. You live around a lot of tethers, man. And again, man, if they're not ticklish tethers, man, you got to be on high alert. You have to be on high alert. Guys, let me grab some coffee. Give me 1 second, guys. Here, let me play my ticklish tether video. Here we go, guys. Give me 1 second, guys. Here you go. Yeah, let me get some coffee real quick. Here we go. Ticklish tether.
Introducing the one, the only, the Laugh Out Laugh Plush Pal Ticklish Tether.
I love bush beat.
Pull the tether and hear silly sayings, goofy giggles, and laugh attacks that keep the whole room cracking up.
I work hard, unlike the lazy akatas.
Ticklish Tether. Pull the strings, start the giggles. Ticklish Tether is fun for all ages.
I want some egusi soup, nigga.
Pull the tether string and enjoy hours of laugh attacks that will keep you in stitches.
You FBA are jealous of my success, nigga.
Ticklish Tether. Fake degrees and musty t-shirts sold separately.
So, Moxie, you have to look at it like this. A lot of tethers are going to have to start tap dancing for us real Americans, man. And what I mean tap dancing, it's almost like get back in line, boy, or get back in line, tether. You should be smiling and almost ticklish. Oh, CT, oh my God, yeah. Man, when you over here, this system is bad for us. Hey, man, that's dangerous, man. That's dangerous, Moxie. You don't know how dangerous that is, man. When you start letting these tethers come over here and they're mad at America. I'm like, you came over here from your country. How can you be mad? How can I go to somebody's house and be mad? Moxie, your husband invite me over and I'm mad because y'all. Hey, CT, why don't you come over for dinner? And I imagine you guys make spaghetti and I say, y'all ain't got no steak. Woo! That's what a lot of these foreigners are going to start. That's what a lot of these foreigners are doing. That's what a lot of them are doing. So I know a lot of people are like, what is CT talking about? I'm like, man, what I'm talking about is real, man. Tethers are the person who comes over to your home. You make them you make them a turkey sandwich and they're mad at you because you didn't give them lasagna. But where they live is the projects, and they don't have any food. That's what a lot of these tethers really are. Get the likes up, guys. Share the video, man. Positivity's coming your way, man. Be very careful.
Yes, I'm speaking to you. Musty tether, where you fleeing to? Yes, I'm speaking to you.
See the tether here? Look at me.
Must be tether where you fleeing to. I got into my Uber. What did I see? It was a dusty, musty tether, smelling like cheetah pee. Musty tether, yes, I'm speaking to you. Musty tether, where you fleeing to? I got into my Uber. What did I see? It was a dusty, musty tether, smelling like cheetah pee. Musty tether, yes, I'm speaking to you. Musty tether, where you fleeing to?
Gotta be very careful, man.
Musty tether, yes, I'm speaking to you. Musty tether, where you fleeing to? Musty tether, yes, I'm speaking to you. Musty tether, where you fleeing to? I got into my Uber. What did I see? It was a dusty, musty tether, smelling like cheetah pee. Musty tether, yes, I'm speaking to you. Musty tether, where you fleeing to?
You gotta be very careful, man. You have to be very. I'm telling you, I'm not making this up. I was at I was out of town one time. Oh, man, I think I was in. This was years ago, man. I think not Philadelphia. Anyway, I went into an Indian corner store, and I went to go pay for like a pop, or you guys may say soda, and the Indian dude was like, "You don't have cash on you?" I'm like, "No, I don't." Said, the next time come in here with cash, because I guess when you use the card payment system, it charges them or something. Hey man, that ain't got nothing to do with me. You got to figure that out. But he was telling me he's all mean looking, like, "You don't have cash on you." So I'm like, "Yo, man, what? What? I'm an American, man. How dare you question me about whether I have cash on me versus my card that I'm going to use?" But a lot of these tethers, man, they get out of line. They get out of line.
Punjabi passion. Punjabi passion. I saw her at the market by the masala stand. She was picking out some spices with a tender hand. I whispered sweet hello. I don't know if she would listen. Come over to my place so we can eat some butter chicken. I wanna let you know you're a hot, spicy mommy. You are looking good like a hot plate of biryani. We can take our time, we are not in a hurry. Our love making's gonna be hot and spicy like curry. Punjabi passion, I'll make you holla for masala. Ooh-wee. Punjabi passion, rolling through the streets of Mumbai. I'm your only guy, yeah. Riding on a rickshaw, I wanna hold you closer. We can stop here on the corner and eat us some samosas. We can ride around the city, go past the Taj Mahal. But when I get you to my crib, you gotta drop them drawers. You're the only woman I want. You're the only woman I see. Don't worry about going down to 7-Eleven, cause I'm the only Slurpee that you need. Punjabi passion, I'll make you holla for masala. Ooh-wee. Punjabi passion, rolling through the streets of Mumbai. I'm your only guy, yeah. Punjabi passion. Punjabi passion.
Punjabi passion. Guys, get the likes up, man. You know, I'm a proud American. I'm a proud American, man. And you know you don't let these people come over here and what's the word I'm looking for? You don't let any foreigners come over here and set trip. You know? Even Argentina isn't a shithole, right? But even Argentinians were getting knocked out just a few days ago. The World Cup ended on Sunday. And you had a lot of Argentinians, man. Here. I'll show you some Argentinians getting their wig split. Here. Maybe not their wig split, but here, hold on for a second. Where my Argentinian video at? Ain't tight. Let me make sure I'm not. Punjabi passion. Yeah. Punjabi passion. Punjabi passion. Hold on for a second. Where's my video of, man, where's that damn video at? I think it was on Tariq's page. Tariq Nasheed's page, man. Hang tight. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Oh, here it is. Here it is. So, you know, a lot of these, you know, again, Argentinians aren't the poorest of people, but even they came over here because of the World Cup, and they were set tripping. I gotta call out these Argentinians. See, and I really have to call this out too. They're openly racist, right? But they came over here thinking that a lot of these Black Americans are like the Africans or whoever they're in Argentina, whatever it's Argentina. And a lot of these guys were coming over here talking greasy. And I've seen video after video after video of these Argentinians getting their wigs split. Pow! Like this video. Here you go. Here you go. Watch this. You're Argentina. The guy from Argentina.
Hey.
He revoked his passport. Oh, damn. Man, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, give me a second here, guys. He got his wig split. The Argentina folks one step above FBAs. Nah, man, you know, a lot of these foreigners, man, they come over, and this is what I say, man. You don't let no foreigners come over here and disrespect you. Now, if they become Americans, fine, whatever, man. I mean, you shouldn't let anybody disrespect you either. I mean, anyway, but a lot of these foreigners were coming over here and they get to talking. See, that leasing office, man, They should have told him about himself. I'd have got hey man, you don't ever come over here, man, trying to argue about no goddamn contractual dispute, and you come from a low trust society. Kablook, I'd have hung the phone up. That's the sound when you ain't get the phone. Kablook, I'd have hung the phone up on him. You want to come over here and you want to talk to me or talk to us, and we should play by certain rules. But you don't do that in your own country because you can't do it. So don't do it over here. Don't do it over here, man. This Argentina, this guy from Argentina came over here. Watch this. What? Look at that. Look at that.
Hey, stop.
And you know he's from another country because a lot of whites from Argentina, people from Argentina are white people, but a lot of whites in America can fight. But I've noticed these foreign whites, they don't really have any hands for real. And so he got his wig split.
Stop.
He got his wig split. So I'm glad that dude stamped his passport. He's like, oh, you want your passport? He stamped his passport. Get the likes up, man. Share the video, man. Positivity's coming your way, man. So yeah, he stamped his passport. I saw a lot of Argentinians, man. Here, let's find some more videos, man, of these Argentinian people getting their wigs split. Hang tight, guys. Give me 1 second. Yeah, these ain't the Africans in your country, man. Hold on for a second. Let me see if I can find another one. I saw a lot of them. I don't know if I can really show it. Nah, I can't show that one. That's too violent. Nah, let me just hold on. I mean, I probably shouldn't even show that video too. Sam says, CT, stop it, man. Whites cannot fight. Nah, man. Whites in America can fight. Without a doubt. The vast amount of whites in America can fight. But I knew that guy, he was from Argentina. Because they don't really, I mean, what are they? They're from these soft countries. Argentina is a soft country. So they're from these little weak countries, man. They don't know how to fight. He stamped his passport. Yeah, he did. Let's go back to this guy, this white guy. Here we go. Guys, get the likes up, share the video. Here we go.
Are still asking why this had to happen.
We don't have a clue.
I mean,
and as we look at this memorial, a lot of the residents I've spoken with say they never expected to see anything like this happen here in this neighborhood. I reached out and asked about the number of homicides they've seen. They said as of this point last year, they had 5 homicides, 11 so far for this year.
Dude, that is crazy. And so the suspect, like I said, he felt he was being treated unfairly because he's a black and an immigrant. And to me, that's insane. That is racism. If you think that everybody is treating you unfairly solely because of your race, and there's no proof of that, there's no definitive evidence, nobody's calling you slurs. The people seem to that lived near these people and dealt with these people on a daily basis seem to really love these people, seem to say they're really nice people, pleasant, inviting people. And I haven't heard otherwise. I've looked for it. And like I said, I don't think this will get local or national news coverage. I just really don't think it'll get national news coverage. Just like the last mass shooting that happened when it was racially motivated. And he admitted race was the motivation for that shooting.
Last night because I couldn't process.
Just hours ago, the place they call home was a horror scene.
It's surreal.
Tonight, this is a home to anyone who wants to be together as they process.
Trying to put together the pieces.
Sudden goodbye.
So also this Ethiopian immigrant said he hated the American system while being arrested. Yeah, this was a statement
make it up.
made by the Ethiopian immigrant. Okay, so
Adam Wilwarding, Nancy Fuentes Soprano, and Dina Silcox, who were shot and killed Monday while working in the apartment building leasing office.
They worked together and they went together.
yeah, I want you guys to hear all the testimony to give character to the victims. Okay, I want you to hear what the neighbors are saying about the victim.
I'm so sorry. This is incredibly hard to
Dina's family
watch right now.
just can't understand as new details emerge about what allegedly led up to the shooting. Court documents say the alleged shooter was a tenant upset about a parking contract.
What the hell? Over some trivial complaint this guy
I want to
had?
point something out
She
too,
was our
man.
first child.
This is America here. This community, you see all these blacks, whites. I could assume maybe some of them are Hispanic, but that's really America, to be completely honest with you, man. You know, when you go into a lot of places, you will see blacks and whites and just, you know, operating and, you know, working together and living together and carrying on. But, you know, a lot of these other people, man, they are the others. They are the others.
Yes. She did not deserve to go off this way.
Her parents say Dina worked here for about 10 years and had so much love for life.
She was a fabulous piano player.
Oh my God, dude. And to have some Ethiopian immigrant come in and just take your life for that, dude, for no reason, just because he thinks that you are a racist because he's a racist. So this guy is claiming that these three people didn't like black people and they were treating him the way he was being treated solely because he was black and an immigrant. Okay. That's not a reason to attack people. That is called racism. That's called you being a racist towards people that you think are racist. And that's a big problem. And we need to get rid of this. This shouldn't be a thing. People can't just go around attacking other people for their beliefs that they believe in their head. Just not even true. And I wanted you to hear all the testimony from their neighbors to show that the victims didn't have a racist bone in their body. It seemed like they were like overly nice. I would say they're like dramatically nice even. And so I just want to know what you guys think about this. I think that the suspect is in fact, he is the racist. And he just, you know, got to blame everybody else for his problems.
Yeah. Piano player.
Nancy's closest friends say she too was the life of the party.
She's touched a lot of lives. And I hope she left knowing that.
A giver at heart, they say Nancy devoted
Oh, this must be the 25-year-old girl. Damn.
herself to her friends and always to her family. And the people who live here say AJ was always there to help.
They were just good people, really good people.
Right. And you can hear them apparently in the security footage pleading. You can hear one of the women pleading, no, don't do that. And yeah, then it shows the guy executing two people because he felt like he was being mistreated because he's black and an immigrant. And this is not on national news. Nobody's covering this. Where's the outrage? There is no outrage. You know why? Because that'd be considered racism. So we have security footage of these executions. There was 21 shell casings found at the scene. The suspect admitted that he was treated unfairly because he thinks it's because he was black and an immigrant. And he also said he hates the American system. So he admits himself that it was racially motivated. And yet there are no national stories about this. Not a single news station is covering this story nationally. And it's insane to me. So please make sure you guys share the video.
Guys, get the likes up, guys. American Millennial says, yeah, most white and black Americans get along, living and working together perfectly. Fine. That's why when you have people come to this channel and act like it's 1927, it sounds ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, they don't really get out, to be honest with you, man. Get the likes up, guys. Share the video, man. Positivity is definitely coming your way, man. Is there another like video I can see? It's not that many videos on this guy. Give me a second. Let me see if I can find another one. Yes, it's not being covered. It's not being covered. Yeah, it's not being covered, man. Reset says, oh yes, or yes, violence over a parking space. That Somalian acted like a true American. I'm just saying. Get the likes up. He should have been over in his own country, man. Give me a second here. Give me a second.
The World Cup that captured the imaginations of the entire world when they saw all of these people of color that was playing for all these teams. And ultimately, if you recall, the last two teams, it was Argentina.
Is she wearing the outfit that Michael Jackson wore when Michael Jackson did the moonwalk?
In Spain. And it seemed like the vast majority of the world was rooting for Argentina, or actually against Argentina, right? And why?
Jesus Christ.
Why was that? Just give me an explanation if you could guess. If you'll just let them finish the answer.
Spain had the best team. Maybe that's why they were rooting for them.
There's also a racist history that exists.
Mr. Byer, you're recognized.
Thank you.
Boy, yikes, man. What is she talking about? Guys, get the likes up. Happy Wednesday to you all, man. ZY says you have no car and need to cancel the parking space. Always possible.
Boy. So in this episode of Woke Things that we spend our taxpayer dollars on, we have to talk about the Smithsonian, which apparently has gone woke. Now, growing up as a kid, as a child, especially in elementary school, I loved going to the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C. It's one of my favorite field trips. Okay, I'm a big fan of history. I'm a big fan of science. I'm a big fan of the interactive activities and the exhibits that the Smithsonian had. Now, I haven't been in a long time. I think maybe the last time I went maybe was in high school. My memory's a little bit shoddy, but I don't know. I don't remember the Smithsonian being woke. But apparently, the Smithsonian has gone woke, okay, partially due to the fact that we have woke revolutionaries, activists running the institution, okay, and that leads me to Anthea Hartage, who apparently is the director of the Smithsonian's National Museum of American History, and apparently this woman is responsible for the wokeification of the Smithsonian, as she cannot even answer basic questions somewhat related to the woke exhibits that she has been responsible for putting on display at the Smithsonian. Take a look.
Moving on, because I don't know how much money you spent on getting prepped for this hearing. They did a good job because you're filibustering and not answering a single question from a single Republican today. Do you believe that men can become women?
Ma'am, as the director of the museum, that's not relevant in this case.
It's very relevant. You've got men dressed up as women and you have them on displays in front of kids. Do you think men can become women? Yes or no?
So RuPaul's Drag Race, which is the upper...
It's a man. RuPaul is a man who dresses like a woman, literally.
Correct.
What is a woman, Dr. Hartig?
As a director and as a historian, it's not my opportunity.
You sexualize the American History Museum. So this is a fair question. What is a woman?
So at the museum...
What is a woman?
We strive to represent and not categorize all Americans.
Okay, I have another question for you. There's a glossary at the museum that informs visitors that while American culture traditionally recognizes two genders, other countries recognize three or more. So enlighten me this morning. How many genders are there?
Ma'am, which glossary?
This is, okay, this is a display, and it has a glossary that says other countries recognize 3 or more genders. So I would like you to enlighten me today. You're the director of the American History Museum who sexualized things in front of kids. I want to ask you, how many genders are there?
So first of all, I'm happy to get
How
back
many?
to you about the glossary.
How many genders are there?
Sure.
And what are they?
I'm not sure which glossary you're speaking of.
Of course, I know that you don't. You know exactly what this hearing was about today. One of your exhibits at the American History Museum says sometimes gender isn't revealed at birth. So when is gender revealed?
So
when was your gender revealed to you, Dr. Hartig?
So I don't really think that's relevant to the
It is relevant. You have a display at the American History Museum talking about gender isn't always revealed at birth. So when was your gender revealed?
So since I am a PhD and
I wasn't done yet, but I'll yield back, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Mace.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. You can't make this up. At some point, liberals are going to have to figure out a way to give a coherent answer to the question of what is a woman, right? Until this.
Guys, I'm going to get up out of here. I will be back tomorrow again at 10:30. I was here at 10:30 today, and there was a situation with the live stream with YouTube. So at the end, a little bit early, but it was good to be here, man. I will be back tomorrow, man. Reset, what's up, man? Salute, buddy. Guys, I will be back, man. Have a good one, guys. Peace. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody just came in the back. Who is this? Who is this? Hang tight, guys. Somebody just came in the back. Hold on. Who somebody just somebody hit the link, but they dropped off. Hold on for a second, guys. Give me a couple of minutes. Let me wait for this person. What's up, flowers in her hair? Salute. Say, hope it's not irked. Let's see. Give me 1 second, guys. Somebody just literally pulled up to the back. I don't know who it is. All right, I'm out of here, guys. Peace.